And moving on, viewers, 72 hours after the Mumbai hit-and-run horror, the main accused, Shinde Sena leader's son, Mihir Shah, has been arrested by the Mumbai police. He was held from Virar in the outskirts of Mumbai while he was hiding in a flat. Police sources have detailed the sequence of events. The crash happened at 5:25 a.m. on Sunday, flinging the victim Kaveri and her husband in the air. While the husband fell aside, Kaveri fell on the bonnet of the car and then got stuck between the tires of the car. It was at this moment that Mihir is learned to have switched sides with the driver, who then ran the car over the victim again. The police also has learned to have produced CCTV footage of the crash in the court, but it hasn't been made public yet. In fact, the crash that has been shown is after the body of the woman was dragged along with the vehicle for about 1.5 to 2 kilometers. It's after that, as per reports we have seen, as per the CCTV footage, the police has claimed that there was once again an attempt to run over. What has raised eyebrows, however, is that Mihir has been charged with Section 105 of the BNS, which is culpable homicide not amounting to murder. Even the police sources claim that the victim woman was deliberately run over after the crash. And this is perhaps what leads the husband to claim that there is a cover-up bid.
3 दिन लगा ये अरेस्ट हुआ नहीं है, वो किया है और इधर दिखा रहा है अरेस्ट हुआ है. बताओ ना, अगर 3 दिन पहले अरेस्ट होता ना, 24 घंटे में अरेस्ट होता, उसको अरेस्ट हुआ वो बोलता है. हाँ, पिताजी को जामीन मिलने के बाद तुरंत कैसे लड़का मिलता है? इसका राज क्या है? अगर बार में रेडबुल पीने के लिए जाएगा तो मूर्ख है क्या वो? हाँ, बार में क्या रेडबुल पीने के लिए जाते हैं क्या लोग? हाँ, उधर 18,000 बिल क्या रेडबुल का होता है? उसी टाइम ब्रेक मारा था वो. मेरा वाइफ के हाथ पे सिर्फ चक्का था. वाइफ चिल्ला रही थी, पीछे लो पीछे लो, जोर जोर से उसको गाली दे रही थी, तभी वो अच्छी थी. अगर उसी टाइम उसने पीछे लिया होता तो मेरी वाइफ बच जाती थी. कोई गरीब आदमी को ये नहीं है. गरीब आदमी ऐसा ही मरेगा. अगर प्रशासन ऐसा ही उनके पीछे रहेगा तो गरीब आदमी मरेगा. कुछ नहीं होने वाला.
What's also, of course, being questioned by the opposition is the fact that there was a delay in the arrest. They see it as part of a plan to save Mihir. While Congress has demanded that murder charge should be pressed against Mihir, NCP SP leaders are now asking how will the presence of alcohol in blood be confirmed after 3 days. They've also suspected that the delay in arrest was to ensure that the case could be weakened against the Shinde Sena leader's son.
हिट एंड रन का तो केस है ही नहीं, क्योंकि हिट एंड रन के बाद उनके फैमिली के लोगों ने उनको रोकने का कोशिश की, उनके हस्बैंड ने, उसके बाद भी गाड़ी चलाते गए. इसका मतलब ये सिर्फ हिट एंड रन का केस नहीं है, ये मर्डर का केस है. तो उसके ऊपर मर्डर का चार्ज लेना चाहिए. हम तो वही जाके कहने वाले पुलिस स्टेशन में कि लगाना चाहिए.
There are reports that Mihir Shah's father is affiliated to the Eknath Shinde Shiv Sena. Therefore, this should not be the reason why leniency is accorded to him.
So after 60 hours, do you think that alcohol will be present in his blood sample? Absolutely not. He has very smartly swept himself. Pune case, you arrested the mother, you arrested the grandfather, you arrested the father, you arrested everybody. Why not in this?
इतने दिन 2 दिन फरार था, ताकि कोर्ट में जब ये मामला जाएगा तब मीर शाह के दारू पीने का सवाल नहीं आता, क्योंकि उसका ब्लड सैंपल का रिपोर्ट नेगेटिव आएगा. तो हमारा आरोप है कि मीर शाह को जानबूझ के फरार किया गया क्या, क्योंकि एक पर्टिकुलर पार्टी के साथ में उसका संबंध था.
And before we open this up for debate, here are the big questions that we are looking at as far as this massive story is concerned. Why did it take 72 hours to arrest Mihir is the first question that comes to mind. How will the presence of alcohol be detected in Mihir's blood now that about 72 hours have passed since the incident has taken place? Was the arrest deliberately delayed to weaken the case is a question that is being asked as well by the opposition. Why has the CCTV produced in court by the police not been made public, because it has gory details of the crime? Did the father try to put the onus on the driver after the crash? Are demands for a murder charge to be pressed by opposition justified in this case. And let's quickly take this across to our guest joining us. We have Asif Bhamla, president of the Bhamla Foundation, advocate Sushil Vyas is spokesperson of the Shiv Sena Shinde faction, Rupali Patil Tomre, spokesperson of NCP Ajit Pawar. We also have Tehseen Poonawala, political analyst, joining us, advocate Nirmala Samant, spokesperson of the NCP SP is with us. We also have Sajid Supariwala, spokesperson of the Shiv Sena UBT. Karuna Nandi, senior advocate of the Supreme Court, also joins us on the broadcast. Let me start first and foremost with the spokesperson, Advocate Vyas of the Shiv Sena Shinde faction. There are serious questions, least of which at least is not the fact that it's being asked as to why should murder charges not be slapped, given that there is allegedly, as per the claims of the police, footage of the accused reportedly running over the body of the victim after dragging it for about 1.5 to 2 kilometers. Mr. Vyas, please respond.
First of all, what charge should be put against the accused is something which police administration has to take care of it. But then what information I have, section 105 of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, Red Book 238 of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, that is destruction of evidence and culpable homicide not amounting to murder. These two charges are there mainly against the accused person. So these are the appropriate charges are there according to whatever little knowledge of law I have. Because culpable homicide of not amounting to murder is, just one single line. If you read this entire section in toto, you will come to know that there is a punishment of 10 years also, punishment of life also. It's not that it depends on the intent and the evidence which they ultimately there before the court. Court will come to the conclusion with what intent was there of the accused. It depends on the intent, whether it is a 5 years punishment will be there, 10 years punishment, and even if the life punishment can also be granted. So it's not that minor sections is there against the accused. The police has not taken proper care of while charging him as far as the sections are concerned.
Okay, let me bring in many hands going up. Let me bring in Karuna Nandi on that. Karuna Nandi, as a senior advocate of the Supreme Court, there are those who will question whether this is a fit case. Of course, there are many who will say that for traffic offences, culpable homicide is perhaps the right charge. But in this case, there is footage which the police has admittedly given in the court. And they have said that this shows how they have run over the body after dragging the body for about 1.5 to 2 kilometers. And that, many say, is a very, very serious aspect. This shows the criminal mindset of those involved, those who are the accused. Karuna Nandi.
So there are levels of intention that are looked at when you are looking at a death that is caused by either a rash and negligent act on the one end up to full murder, which is with full intention to kill someone, on the other extreme. Now, culpable homicide is something in between. So at this point, it should be clear that the sections that the police bring in now is not going to be the most relevant issue. Under pressure from the media, etc., they may bring in culpable homicide. But the point is that at the time of charges being framed, right, what is going to happen? Is the media still going to be interested? And at that point, you will have to see who's in power, what is being argued, etc., and what are the arguments with regard to rash and negligent act versus culpable homicide, because of course the punishment is dramatically different. Now, the thing to remember though is that, for the legal people watching, is that even at the end of the trial, if the accused has been faced with the facts that amount to the crime, a section may be added.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
There is a judgment of the Chief Justice that says this, as long as there has been natural justice and due process. So I think the point is not what section is being cited now. The point is what section will be cited at the point of framing of charges, and then that's really the
eventually what section is cited. But do you feel that the demand for murder to be slapped is justified or not, Karuna Nandi?
Look, I think murder is too extreme because clearly there was no intention to kill the person in that way. But could it be culpable homicide if indeed the accused had bumped into the person and then dragged them for a long time, right?
That's a question.
Then that's different from 304.
Okay, many hands going up. Many hands going up. In fact, before I come across to you, Sajid Supariwala, I just want to quickly bring in Tehseen Poonawalla, because Tehseen Poonawalla, this is a claim that has been made by a leader of the Congress party. And the Congress party leader has said that murder charges should be slapped. Is it just, we have Karuna Nandi, who of course is a noted senior advocate of the Supreme Court. She says at this stage, perhaps that might be little more than what we have in terms of the facts to justify for, perhaps culpable homicide, and not murder itself would be the appropriate charge. Tehseen, your response.
I respectfully disagree with the learned lawyer who spoke before me, Madhav. This is a pure case of murder, intentional murder. You go to a bar on a Saturday night, you get yourself sloshed and drunk, you then drive a BMW, which is a heavy, fast vehicle, you overspeed on Mumbai roads or on roads that are narrow, in the Pune case on Pune roads. You know that this can lead to an accident. You meet with an accident and you drag the body. This is cold-blooded murder. And please, what if this was a bus driver who would have done it to a person in the BMW? What would you have done to the bus driver? Just because the man is rich and powerful, they get away with it. They put their drivers in the dock. In this country, there is no justice for the poor. Let me go to another state, Uttar Pradesh. Few days ago, 120 people dead. What happened? The Baba is not named in the FIR. Look at Pune, what happened? The builder, rich builder, tried to frame the driver. Here, the driver was put in the driving seat. Where is the justice for poor? We aim to be the third largest economy in the world. We aim to be a superpower. All of that. How can you be that without justice? Why should justice be different for a rich man's son and a poor man's son? A superstar actor drove his car over somebody on a footpath. The police, who was the witness, died. The Mumbai Police Department did not help its own constable. The actor is a superstar. Nothing happened to him. How long will poor not get justice in this country?
Asif Bhamla. I want Asif Bhamla to respond to that. Asif Bhamla, whether it is Hathras, whether it is Pune, there are multiple cases where the poor of this country, and in fact, very heartrending. I spoke to the father on the show last night, the husband, I beg your pardon, of the victim. And he was saying exactly the same thing. He said in this country, the poor perhaps cannot expect justice. Perhaps it is our fate to be killed in this manner. Because the rich and powerful will get away, and we all know that. That's what the husband is saying, Asif Bhamla. How would you respond to that?
Certainly. No, I agree with what my friend Tehseen mentioned, that there should be no difference or differentiation in the law between the rich and the poor. And now this is a very, very tricky case, as in because the absconder has been absconding for 3 days, and that cannot be pardoned. But let me also tell you that I am confident that the CM and Deputy CM will certainly not leave any stone unturned and will definitely have a watertight case on that. No matter how much ever he must have tried to fraud, or no matter how much ever he's approached, there are 12 people who have been arrested as of now. Now let me tell you that the coward, of course I would name him to be a coward no matter whichever party he belongs to. I mean, of course, that doesn't matter. That's irrespective. See, investigators will have to take all the concerned investigators right now will have to take the legitimate steps whatsoever, and every bit of investigative material, now whatever material is there, has to be properly correlated, before the court of law. And I'm sure the charge sheet, if at all it has been done, and if people doubt it, that also can be, the charges can be added to show him wrong and to show the crime that this heinous murderer has
Asif
done.
Bhamla, may I ask you a question?
Sure the state government will not.
May I ask you a question, sir?
May
I ask you a simple question?
So then you can ask me, Let me complete and then.
Okay, conclude your point. No, simple question. Where was the person arrested from? Where was the accused person arrested?
From Thana Palghar, not one alone. There are 13 people who were arrested.
Yes, and Palghar is the area of influence of his father. His father is a political leader from that area. So what was the police doing for over 2.5 days, sir? Is a very legitimate question that is being asked.
You see, I don't believe... Madhav, I don't believe in these photo ops. You see, आज सीएम के पास, डिप्टी सीएम के पास या मंत्रियों के पास जाके तस्वीर खींचा के अपने आप को इतना, अभी that is for the party, for the Shiv Sena to authorize how close, how big and how what is the proximity of the leader and whether he is a leader or just a photo op guy. So you can't just jump to conclusion. Well, that is for the
You're
Shiv
saying
Sena
he's a photo op guy.
justified, certified.
He's not a leader.
About that.
Sajid Supariwala, he's a photo op guy, he's not a leader.
I am talking that.
Sajid Supariwala, would you like to comment on that? He's a photo op guy. How do we know for sure he's a leader?
One simple thing, yeah, of course, it has been proven time and again in so many of your TV programs. All the programs are showing that he is, and people have been accepting him as the Shinde faction Shiv Sena, which I don't call it Shiv Sena, anyway Shinde faction. What I'm coming to the conclusion, be it whoever, however influential, we are talking about now people time and again have been saying that there has been more than 3 days that he has been arrested later on because so that no alcohol traces are there in the blood. But coming to the accident itself, the accident happened, it was a hit and run case as per, again the woman was still alive, she had been dragged 1.5 kilometers, means that it was to either cover up or the person was too drunk or he was not in his senses to pull that woman and drag that woman with his car. So we should not be talking about who is what. How is the justice going to be given now? I'm saying justice delayed is justice denied. I've said it time and again in all the channels. But now coming to the point, even if the guy had been detected with the traces of alcohol or not detected with the traces of alcohol, this is like murder. Like that advocate said, like that prosecutor herself, she was saying that it cannot be murder. But if a person is hit and run, again you are dragging the body with your car, what does it amount to? What the law says. So I think justice should be brought. If they all are talking about justice, let it be from whichever party. The justice should be given. It should amount to murder, murder and murder. Even our Aditya Sahib Thackeray has demanded the same. Not only the political leaders, the public itself have been demanding that a murder should be implied on this. Now leaving it to the court. But what about the 72 hours or 60 hours that has been wasted? But even if he is, there's 1 minute. Let me complete. Please give me 1 minute.
Yeah, conclude your point.
Even if it has been proved that there is no traces of alcohol, even if there is no trace of alcohol after 60 hours or 72 hours, still that person should be tried for murder because it has not happened once. The body has, the woman has been dragged for 1.5 kilometers to 2 kilometers.
Okay.
So what is the conclusion? That is not only my question. The whole nation is questioning that.
Absolutely. That's why we're having this debate as well. I want to bring in Rupali Patil Thombre now, spokesperson of NCP, Ajit Pawar. Rupali Patil Thombre, why should a case of murder not be filed is a question coming from Sajid Supariwala. और वो इसलिए सवाल पूछ रहे हैं क्योंकि बॉडी को एक बार, विक्टिम को एक बार नहीं 2 बार मारा गया और अगर अल्कोहल प्रूव भी नहीं होता क्योंकि इतना टाइम बीत चुका है कि शायद प्रूव भी ना हो पाए, ब्लड स्ट्रीम में अल्कोहल का सैंपल ना मिल पाए, तो ऐसे में भी मर्डर का केस फाइल होना चाहिए. क्या ये डिमांड जस्टिफाइड है कि नहीं? रूपाली पाटिल थोमरे,
एक ध्यान में रखिए कि जो एक्सीडेंट हुआ है वो एक्सीडेंट बहुत ही वेदनादायक है क्योंकि उसमें एक लेडी 15 किलोमीटर उसको घिस के गए थे और वहां पे उनकी मौत हुई. एक तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एक्सीडेंट केस में निग्लिजेंस, जो एक्सीडेंट हुआ है वो इंटेंशनली है या नहीं है वो इन्वेस्टिगेशन से पता चलेगा. वो इंटेंशनली होगा तो उनके ऊपर
सीसीटीवी फुटेज में दूसरी बार भी मारा गया. कोर्ट में पुलिस ने जो कहा है कि घसीटने के बाद 1.5 किलोमीटर घसीटने के बाद फिर से गाड़ी से मारा गया बॉडी को, तो इससे क्या इंटेंशन लगता है आपको?
जो ड्राइविंग कर रहा था वो
उससे इंटेंशन ठीक लगता है आपको?
उसकी जो टेस्ट होने वाली है वो 3 दिन के बाद भी हुई. तो
नहीं मैम, जब दूसरी बार गाड़ी मारता है तो उसमें इंटेंशन क्या होता है, हमें समझा दीजिए.
एक आप देखिए कि जो एक्सीडेंट हुआ था उसमें वो औरत का मारने का जो इंटेंशन है वो कायदे से नहीं दिख रहा है. उस पे मर्डर का केस नहीं लॉन्च हो सकता. उसके ऊपर 304 304 या 304 ए के अंतर्गत ही सेक्शन दाखल हो सकते हैं। अभी वो लड़का किसका पॉलिटिकल का बेटा है, भाई है, वो बाद में, क्योंकि जब ये एक्सीडेंट हुआ था वो 3 दिन के बाद जो आरोपी है उसको अरेस्ट किया गया हुआ है।
रूपाली जी, सिंपल सवाल आपसे, मारा गया बॉडी को, बॉनेट पे गिरती है बॉडी और फिर अटक जाती है चक्के में, फिर 1.5 किलोमीटर घसीटा जाता है। उसके बाद अगर कोई फिर से बॉडी को गाड़ी से मारता है तो क्या उसका इंटेंशन गलत नहीं है?
इसका मतलब है कि एक्सीडेंट करने वाला कोई तो नशे में था, इसकी वजह से ये दुर्घटना घटी हुई है। वो जब देखिए, आप मर्डर का सेक्शन लगाने के लिए, बोलने के लिए बहुत अपोजिशन के वालों के लिए बोलने के लिए कुछ भी है, मगर जो संविधान है, जो कायदे है, जो घटना घड़ी हुई है, उससे अप्लाई होंगे। उनके ऊपर
मर्डर का सेक्शन लगाने का आरोप आसान है साजिद सुपारी वाला, विपक्ष के लिए डिमांड करना आसान है, कानून इसे अलाउ नहीं करता। जवाब दीजिए।
मैडम, it is not only opposition. Every common man is scared to go on the road today. Tomorrow everybody will be let go. That this doesn't amount to murder. It will just go to the court, take a bail and go home. Means tomorrow you will have a law where a common person will not be able to walk on the road. Strict laws should be taken. Acha, no problem. You are a lawyer. Let the law take its course.
304 के अंतर्गत उसके ऊपर सेक्शन लगाए जाते हैं। उसने इंटेंशनली, यानी कोई तो नशा पानी करके वो डेथ की हुई है, उसको 10 इयर्स की पनिशमेंट है।
कि अगर किसी का इंटेंशन की बात छोड़ो, एक बार किसी को, अगर किसी का एक्सीडेंट होता है,
एक एक करके बोलिए प्लीज, एक एक करके बोलिए। रूपाली जी पहले, देन आफ्टर दैट साजिद। रूपाली जी,
देखिए, मर्डर का केस लगाने के लिए आपको हाईकोर्ट में आप अपील करके दिखिए, एक पीआई दाखिल करके दीजिए, देखिए आपको पता लगेगा। इट्स एक्सीडेंट, यस, ये एक्सीडेंट से किसी की मौत हुई है तो उसके ऊपर उसको पनिश के लिए 10 साल का इसकी पनिशमेंट है। ये भी आप देखिए। अपोजिशन वाले अभी क्या कर रहे हैं कि जो एक्सीडेंट हुए हैं वो किसी को मारने के लिए नहीं, मगर वो कोई भी बंदा रहेगा, अपोजिशन लीडर का रहेगा, किसका भी रहेगा, इसके लिए ये बलाव कर रहे हैं। अपने को यहाँ एक्सीडेंट नहीं होने चाहिए, गरीब हो, कोई आदमी हो, वो दुर्घटना से नहीं मरना चाहिए।
तहसीन पुरवाला, या रूपाली जी एक सेकंड, आपने बोल लिया, आई वांट तहसीन टू रिस्पॉन्ड टू।
Not only is this cold-blooded murder, but even the bar owner, yes, I hope you can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can, go ahead.
Even the bar owner, the owner of the bar should be behind, thank you, even the owner of the bar should be behind jail. The fact of the matter is that these bar owners are routinely flouting their norms. And you know why they get away? Because the police is hand in glove with them. The police take bribes. I'm saying this very openly on Times Now, and let the Mumbai police have guts to take action against your Pune police. They take bribes from these bar owners. Therefore, all illegal activity is gone on the bar. These bars cannot run without connivance of the police. All of this is hand in glove. And this man not being tested, how do you know he was only doing alcohol? How do you know he was not doing drugs? That is the problem. The problem is he not only rammed into this woman and a partner, he repeatedly rammed the car again into it. This is murder. You use a heavy weapon, a car, a BMW, ramming into somebody's body. It's not an accident. Then you reverse and you drive the car over the body again and you drag the car.
Sushil Vyas,
either you completely lost your senses because you are completely drugged out, or you are attempting murder. In either case, you should be tried for murder. How can you be allowed to get away?
Why shouldn't it be a case of murder, Sushil Vyas? That's a repeated question coming in from several of our panelists. Please respond to them.
As I said earlier also, initially when you asked Madhav question to me, the section which is alleged against accused under the new law, that is Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, which is now in force from 1st July of this year. 205, please 105. Please read it. All my panelists with request. It is as good as murder if intent is proved. One can be punished for life. Please read this. It's no less than murder if intention is there. And then intention can be decided in trial, not here in TV channel, my dear. Now the matter is seized with the court. Court is taking care of it. Remand is there. FIR is filed. Somebody is arrested, released on bail. Somebody may not be released on bail who is arrested today. So this is all question of legal process. Now process cannot be discussed like this so lightly for scoring
Why not, sir?
cheap publicity.
No,
Please
why not?
Don't do that.
You think this is cheap publicity? The common citizens of this people of this country are being killed. You call it cheap publicity? How dare you call it that, Mr. Vyas? Have you no shame?
Somebody for murder.
You're insulting the lady who has been killed. You're insulting the software engineers in Pune who have been killed. How dare you call this a debate for cheap publicity?
No.
This is ridiculous. On national television, you're calling a debate of a rich, spoiled brat who you are defending shamelessly on national television, and you're calling it a debate for cheap publicity? Please apologize, Mr. Vyas.
In fact,
Please apologize.
I am not saying that.
Mr. Vyas, apologize. This is not acceptable.
Undermining the process.
This is the problem and the mindset of our politicians of our country that is worst exemplified in what you have just said. You are calling a discussion which has been made to discuss points of legality, which has been made to hold the government and the police accountable, a debate on cheap publicity. Shame on you. Shame on you on national television.
Mr. Madhav, you
Apologize.
understood what I said. With respect,
Apologize,
you
sir.
misunderstood
Do
what
not
I-
call this cheap publicity.
If you failed that way, I withdraw my statement. But I say, straightway 105 is a strongest section which the police has put against the accused, as per the law. And ultimately, what the intention was, it has to be decided in trial. We can't decide today, sitting here.
Nobody is deciding anything, sir. The police, and in this particular case, there are serious questions about the actions of the police. There are serious questions of conflict of interest, given that this man's father is a member of one of the ruling parties, which is in the alliance that rules Maharashtra. And therefore, these questions are legitimate that anybody will ask today. Because the nation is sick of hearing of these rich, spoiled brats who are getting away by murdering the citizens of this country, by violating the laws with impunity, by just for, in the pursuit of their hedonistic or whatever pleasure-driven activities, they cannot start killing the people of this country, sir. It is highly irresponsible of you also to have made those comments on national television.
I am agreeing with you. Nobody can do that. But
then apologize for saying cheap publicity. Apologize for it.
I already said I'm withdrawing my statement. If you are,
apologize, sir. You should apologize, not just withdraw. You should apologize also.
If my intention was, you can't say put this section, that section. That is for cheap publicity. I'm not saying this is a heinous crime. Yes.
All should come
Sir,
together.
citizens are allowed to articulate their
secondly,
opinion.
Madhav,
Are we living in a police state that we cannot question the police?
No. Who says no? You can't question the police.
Then obviously they can question the actions of the police and demand which section should be put. That is the right of every citizen of this country, which you cannot take away. It's a constitutionally guaranteed right, Mr. Vyas.
Definitely one has to question the police if they are not acting properly. If they are not acting as per the law.
That is exactly their contention. That is exactly their contention.
That is Mr. Madhav's subjective interpretation.
Yes. So their interpretation is that the police is not acting. You are entitled to your interpretation, but do not call it cheap publicity, Mr. Vyas. Okay. It's a shocking statement when a person has died. When an innocent, hard-working person who is just eking out a living is at 4 o'clock in the morning going to a fish market to collect fish for her daily bread and butter, you are calling the killing of that person and a discussion around that cheap publicity. It is highly shameful of you.
I am not calling that incident as a cheap publicity. I am calling the person who is saying, do this, do that without following due process of law.
Sir, they will also say you are justifying the killing by saying that don't put these sections.
No, nobody can justify.
Is this acceptable? Nirmala Samant, is this explanation acceptable to you? Nirmala Samant, can you hear me? All right, Sajid.
Yeah, one simple thing is that we should here become humans before becoming anything else. Why are we becoming politicians of political parties and talking here? Why not humanity comes in the form of justice? Why doesn't the government, the state government, the CM, the Home Minister, why are they not demanding that that lady was telling me to file an PIL? All the people are wanting justice. Why the government itself is not taking action? The government should be taking the action for the injustice done to a common man. We are citizens of Maharashtra. Why is the state denying justice to us? We are not talking as politicians right now. Every common man wants justice. Why should I file a PIL? That lady is telling me to file a PIL. Not only me, the whole Maharashtra seeks justice. So how can you do that? How can you make such a responsible statement? You should be in fact saying that yes, we will take strict action, and whatever the court proceedings are there, the poor woman, if she cannot afford a lawyer, she should be appointed a lawyer by the state government. Why are we to file a PIL for that? What a irresponsible statement she is giving. We demand justice as citizens of Maharashtra, as citizens of India.
Do you also believe in this, that this is cheap publicity that the political parties are engaging in? Are you also going to repeat the comments of Mr. Vyas now on national television?
No, I don't submit this cheap publicity portion. I don't believe in that. And let me tell you, we are first human beings, because what has happened is certainly not right, and we don't endorse this. And secondly, let me tell you, and I've always mentioned this, even when the Pune incident happened, when Devendra, after intervening, Mr. Fadnavis ensured that everyone was put behind bars. But let me tell you this, there is certainly a lacuna in the laws for the hit and run case, and they have to be revisited, I feel. Because this is time and again, beat anybody. इसी के सरकारें आती रहेगी, जाती रहेगी. लेकिन इस किस्म के हादसे में जहां पर गरीब जो है बेचारा परेशान रहेगा,
your party is in power. Why don't you suggest to your government to bring in a new law?
नहीं, मारा जाएगा. No, I'm telling you one more thing. Suniya Madhav ji, it's not the end of the story again. Like one of the persons mentioned, that this cannot be just rated as a culpable homicide, but the CCTV footages, if that bloody shameless person has dragged the poor lady, and if there are certain CCTV
let's be mindful of our language, please. We are on national television. Let's temper our language. I can understand this is a case that has outraged many people, but let's be mindful of our language. Nirmala Samant has not yet spoken. Nirmala Samant, cheap publicity हो रही है. जो मर्डर केस का जो डिमांड है, that is cheap publicity. One panelist just expressed. He has of course expressed regret over those comments since, or withdrawn his comments since. How would you like to respond to him, Nirmala Samant?
कुछ भी डिस्कशन सुनने नहीं आ रहा है.
All right, I think we have an audio problem there. But yes, Tehseen wants to come in. Yes, Tehseen, would you like to respond to the comments that were made by Mr. Vyas?
Madhav, if the state... First of all, Mr. Vyas is absolutely shameless to make statements like this on national TV, and even calling people dear and all. You cannot be so condescending on national TV. If he thought this was cheap publicity, he shouldn't have come out here, number one, and this is national interest. But most importantly, let me ask, if the state government was serious about delivering justice, what action has been taken against the excise superintendent of that area in Mumbai? What action has been taken against the DCP of that area in Mumbai? What action has been taken against senior PI and the crime PI in that area in Mumbai? All of them are not getting hafta from this bar. What action has been taken against the traffic DCP? Nothing. Because they don't want to do it. It's not that the laws are inadequate. If they are, Maharashtra government can bring in a law in the assembly. The fact is the laws are manipulated. Madhav, from sperm samples to blood sample, from saliva sample to hair sample, everything in this country forensically is destroyed. Everything is destroyed. Where is justice in this country? A woman is raped, she won't get justice. Poor people are crushed, they won't get justice. Even police who are witnesses don't get justice in this country. What do you expect for justice? Do the poor have any hope in our country?
Well, I will just say this. Rupali Patil, then the rich and powerful of this country can tamper with the legal system. There are some serious concerns over here. We've seen that in the Pune case, how there was an attempt to tamper with that case, and how do we know it will not happen, given the nature of how powerful the accused is?
Yes, एक तो आपको पहले बताना चाहती हूँ, आपने पूछा कि इसमें मर्डर सेक्शन क्यों नहीं लगाया. इसका जवाब मैंने लीगली जो संविधान में है वो आपको दिया हुआ है. जो बाकी के पैनलिस्ट है वो ये समझ ले पहले कि अपोजिशन से पहले आपको संविधान समझना चाहिए. वो लॉ की तरफ मैंने आपको आंसर दिया. दूसरी पुणे में जो आपने बताई, वो जो दुर्घटना हुई पोक्से कार में जो 2 बच्चे लोग उनकी डेथ हुई है, तो एक बात आप समझ लो कि रात का जो पब चालू होना है उसमें दारू दी, ये अलग केस है. और पोक्से कार का जो एक्सीडेंट हुआ उसमें जो 2 लोग गए हुए वो केस अलग है. उसमें ये हुआ कि वो बच्चा नाबालिग था और उसके घर वालों ने पूरे इन्वेस्टिगेशन में ब्लड सैंपल बदलना होगा, बाकी का कुछ है वो.
रूपाली जी, कितने लोग मरने चाहिए इस देश में आपके मुताबिक, इसके बारे में कोई ठोस कदम लेने के लिए? क्या ऐसे ही बच्चे मरते रहे? कैसी लोगों की मर्डर होती रहे सड़कों पे?
बच्चे नहीं मरने चाहिए।
आप क्या कह रहे हैं?
जनता
अगर केस में अलग है, ठीक है, नाबालिग के बाद जुवेनाइल जस्टिस एक्ट लग रहा है, इस देश के नागरिक मर रहे हैं मैडम,
ये जो
और आप ऐसे बाल की खाल उखाड़ रहे हैं नेशनल टेलीविजन पे जैसे कुछ नहीं हुआ। कुछ तो इमोशन दिखाइए, लोग मर रहे हैं।
आप वही मैं आपको बता रही हूँ कि जनता
अगर आपके अंदर जरा से भी मानवता होगी, आप इसको ऐसे लीगली डिस्कस नहीं करेंगे।
2:30 बजे हुआ है, उसमें जो बच्चा हुआ था वो उसने नशा की हुई थी। वो एक्सीडेंट होने के बाद वो एक्सीडेंट इतना भयानक था कि वो 2 बच्चे ऑन द स्पॉट गए हुए हैं। मैंने वो होने के बाद जो सेक्शन लगाना चाहिए था पूरा पुलिस के, जो लगाया नहीं पुणे पुलिस स्टेशन के पीआई लोगों ने, तो उनको पुणे पुलिस ने सस्पेंड कर दिया है। और उसके आगे की इन्वेस्टिगेशन बहुत ही कड़क तरह से करके पूरे का सीन आप लोगों को सबको मालूम है कि कोई मरने नहीं चाहिए, गरीब नहीं मरना चाहिए, रास्ते पे हुए जो भी आदमी वो नहीं मरने चाहिए। मगर जब ये घटना होती है, वो घटना को संविधान से ही वो एफआईआर दर्ज करेंगे।
Let me just bring in for quick closing comments Karuna Nandi. Karuna Nandi, one demand has been made that we should have another law. Another panelist believes that the laws are there, but they're not, implemented in the true letter and spirit, that they're violated with impunity, that the rich get away with switching samples. And then you have those who are, clinically interpreting the law. At the end of the day, citizens are losing their lives because of these rich, spoiled brats. And that should be the only concern. As citizens, do we not have a right to even be concerned about it and ensure that there is justice?
Madhav Das, why are people so angry and so furious and so frustrated by what has happened? It's because the law has been subverted. Now, the question, in my view, is not will it be murder, will it be culpable homicide, will it be what is the punishment today? I do not believe that today that is the question. I believe today what we should be asking of the state is that is there going to be accountability for the fact that a blood sample was not taken immediately, for the fact that he was not tested immediately, for the fact that let us see how the trial is conducted. Let us see, he already has a lawyer. Let me be clear to the panelists and to those who are watching that the state will provide the lawyer. There should be a prosecutor. There should be a prosecutor with high competence. There should be a special prosecutor if necessary. But it should be clear that the justice for the common person and the common woman is the same as justice for the highest person.
Absolutely.
So while the constitution only comes in to the extent of the fair trial, the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, this is a test for how our laws are applied, how robust our systems are.
And whether political influence plays a role or not, I'm sorry for interrupting you there, Karuna Nandi, but this is a very, very serious issue. The entire nation's attention will be on the Mumbai police and on this particular case, because such high-profile, rich, spoiled brats cannot take the law into their own hands. There has to be an exemplary message sent out of this case. And that's what everyone will be watching out for. Asif Bamla, Advocate Sushil Vyas, Rupali Patil Thomre, Tehseen Poonawala, Advocate Nirmala Sawant, Sajid Supariwala and Karuna Nandi. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us this evening.